Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. It's really lovely. It's kind of hot here in San Diego, but it's nice. It's nice. The reason why I wanted to record this video today is because I had a close friend of mine ask me a question after they had seen my post yesterday. So I thought that information would be valuable to a lot of people, so I wanted to do a recording and share it. So please forward this if you think it might be helpful to anyone you know. The topic is tinnitus. She had a car accident about 5 years ago, and the doctors ruled the tinnitus due to TMJ, which could have been caused by whiplash, could have been caused by the accident, or could potentially be another issue. And we'll talk about that as well. Has my tinnitus gone? No, my tinnitus is not gone. But it's gotten a lot lower. And so there are a few things that I've done that have helped me to make it manageable. So if you're suffering from tinnitus, I would consider doing some of these things because I know they will help. So the first thing is, let's talk about tinnitus. What is tinnitus? It's ringing in the ear. And the reason why the ringing happens is because there's a malfunction in your body. There's something wrong in your body. And that's why the tinnitus is not actually a thing that occurs on its own. It's a symptom of something else going on physically or emotionally. And so you got to figure out what's going on in your body. In a car accident, chances are it's a whiplash, because what happens is you have C1 and you have C2, and that's where the nerves enter, and those are the nerves that control things like hearing, things like balance, things like vision. So if any of these things are coming up for you, these are all tied, and they're tied to the nerves that are between the first two vertebrae under your skull. So C1 and C2. So what do you do for C1 and C2 to make it better? There's a variety of exercises you could do, but what I will tell you, it's something you have to attend to. Like, you cannot just hope your tinnitus is going to get better and not do something about that. There's a physical problem clearly going on right here that you need to attend to, and your body is literally saying, pay attention to me, I'm right here. So pay attention to it. Do your neck exercises every day. You could look them up on YouTube. There's a variety of exercises. My favorite exercise is where I lay flat on the table and I bring my head down. So what I do is I lay flat on my coffee table, and I take my arms and I put them underneath my butt where my shoulder blades are close together. So I'm going like this. I'm bringing the scapulas together. That's these guys right here. And I'm bringing it down, and I'm putting my hands under my butt, and I'm laying flat on the coffee table. Sorry, I can't demonstrate at the moment. And then I'm bringing my head down very slowly, gently. This is a really sensitive area. And then what you're doing is you're allowing your neck muscles, nothing else, bring your neck up as far up as you can go and challenge yourself. These are not meant to do multiples. You would do like 3. Do 1, then do 2, do 3. Don't. This is not an exercise where you're doing 3 sets at a time, okay? This is a very helpful exercise that will immediately get your neck muscles to be stronger, and your neck muscles to be stronger, and then also it's helping you realign the vertebra. Okay, so that's the car accident. TMJ, is similar. Any myofascial muscle issues such as TMJ, I don't know if I'm saying the right science behind this, but that's what I think it is, can be treated. You could do things like rolfing, which is like a real deep tissue massage that actually gets in there and breaks things down to help you, to help the muscles relax. But at the end of the day, it's all about relaxing your muscles. So tinnitus, usually if you notice, it will get louder with like coffee or alcohol. Why is that? It's because it's directly related to your central nervous system. So if you're adding any stimulants that are going to activate your central nervous system, then obviously the tone is going to get louder. So, sorry, the airplane's distracting. I am here, by the way, in my lovely backyard. So let me share with you my backyard and we'll get back. It's so pretty. I planted all these myself. All of these gorgeous plants except the trees. These are my loves here. This is a jade plant. This is cherished in like Chinese culture or in Asian culture. And you have this guy right here. And these beautiful star-like flowers, okay? So, when I'm happy, the sound goes down. The tone goes down when I'm happy. And the reason why it goes down is because a lot of this stuff, and I'm sorry, I don't know why I just teared up. See, it's emotions, it's coming up. And maybe it's because I feel like I found my life's purpose to help people. Because nobody deserves to suffer. Not from ringing and from nothing. And all of that. Any physical symptom, that's what I want you to know, that anything physical that's going on with your body is going on because there's something else going on emotionally that you need to pay attention to. The thing is, what happens is when things make us angry, sad, guilty, or any kind of strong emotion like that, negative emotion, it stores that in your body. Emotions have energy associated with them, just like everything's made of energy. It's not some juju crazy stuff. It's, it's science. Do your reading on your science. Everything's tied to energy. Don't say energy doesn't exist. And emotions have like a weight. They have an energy. Energy is mass, and there's a weight. And that gets stored in your body when you don't release it. Just like what just surfaced for me is I've been literally working on letting go of some stuff today. And things kept coming up, and you just gotta let them come up, because we just let everything in, even if it's so little, it adds up. And then there are these things that are associated with our past when we were children. Before the age of 8, I learned this in my hypnosis class. Before the age of 8, everything that's getting thrown at you is getting thrown at you, and you're taking it in, and that's what you're measuring your reality against when you get older. So anything that happens after that, your right and your wrong are being formed when you're 8 years old and under. And then after that, everything that happens in your life happens because, or how you think of what it is because of the reality that you developed when you were young, to which is what's right and wrong and true and false and all of that. So those years when they say these development years are critical, I mean, babies' brains are soft, for God's sake. Like, you touch it and it's soft. They're literally developing. And so when trauma happens during that time, no matter how minute it is, you just take something, you think about it, you look at it a certain way, and it just gets stored in your body. And you never deal with it. And then later things happen for you, and you don't think twice. You're just like, or you cry, like I cried, or and that's it. And you just move on. But you don't really like allow yourself to really give that emotion the attention that it deserves. It's about respect, really. Something comes up for you, that's a legitimate thing. If you're not paying attention to yourself, of course your body's going to overreact. Of course. Think of a kid that wants attention and he doesn't get attention, then he starts throwing a temper tantrum. Your body's throwing a temper tantrum. Listen to it. So I'm not going to preach or yell at you as some of these turn funny YouTube videos are, but I just feel like I'm Shia LaBeouf right now. So just do it. Just do it. Anyway, I crack myself up. Anyway, so that's really what I want you to focus on. So let's recap. You need to figure out what's going on with you physically. That may be really difficult. You'll have to do a lot of tests in order to get there. So I recommend, if it's something that has to do with an injury or something that is muscular related, you need to start attending to that immediately, and you need to start building your muscles back to support your spine, your posture, anything that may be affecting the areas that are acting out. Secondly, well, I think I just covered that. So that's it. So first, you want to figure out what's going on, and then 2, you want to figure out how you could start building muscle back up and building strength back in your body. And then lastly, visit your emotions. How do you do that? That's going to be for another video. That's like a whole topic in itself. But just do it in little ways. You know, something comes up for you that day, something that makes you angry, sad, or scared, or afraid, or feeling guilty. Let that come up and respect that emotion and let it be expressed. Write it out. You're going to feel physical things. It's okay. Just let that emotion be. Don't focus on anything else but that emotion, and let it come up. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Have a beautiful, beautiful Labor Day weekend if I don't talk to you.